How many times have you woken up on a weekday morning and thought, well, today's gonna fucking suck? Well, when you start your day expecting misery, you're almost guaranteeing it. Here's what I've learned. If you want to be happy, you have to be happy on purpose. You can't wait and see what kind of day you're gonna have. You have to decide it. And it's a lot easier to do than you think. If you've ever spent time on the professional network known as LinkedIn, you've inevitably seen someone post about their morning. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I run 25 miles. Then I come home and I meditate for an hour. And then I read for 45 minutes. And then I journal for 2 hours. And then I shower and prepare breakfast for my family. And then I start my day. Hey, if that works for somebody, that's great. But it doesn't work for me, and I have a feeling it doesn't work for you either. So how can we make that miserable Monday morning less excruciating? Well, the good news is that it doesn't require a 20-mile run or an hour and a half of Bikram yoga. It just requires an understanding of what works best for you. Maybe you love going to the gym first thing in the morning. That's fantastic. Maybe you don't. That's okay too. The goal isn't to copy somebody else's morning routine, but really it's to start the day with something positive. And just as important, to avoid the things that are going to drag you down. For me, that means no email, no social media, no phones, and absolutely no news. Checking the news the moment you wake up is one of the fastest ways to ruin a perfectly good morning. Your brain barely has a chance to wake up before it's flooded with anxiety, outrage, lies, and problems that you can't solve. Try this instead. For the first 30 minutes after you wake up, don't touch your phone. If you have kids, play with them. If you walk your dog, enjoy the walk. Sip your coffee, look out the window, read a book. Just be there with your thoughts. Even the anxious ones. Especially the anxious ones. I've often found that by just sitting there, relaxing, not pushing away or distracting myself from anxious thoughts, often helps them pass sooner. Think about something that you're looking forward to. And if there's nothing that you're looking forward to right now, that's cool, we all encounter that. Think about a happy memory, or any memory. Talk to the people in your household, your spouse, your kids, your roommates. And if you're alone, just enjoy being present. The best and most joyous mornings start without screens. Now here's the reality. Even if you have the perfect morning, even if you start the day with the most positivist of positive thoughts, there's a very good chance that at some point in the day, you might step in shit. Whether it's figuratively stepping in shit, my boss is angry, my clients hate me, my numbers are down, revenues suck. Or if quite literally, you step in dog shit. You have the tools and the resources to get over it. Sometimes we can't prevent problems, but we don't have to treat a bad day at work or stepping in shit like it's the complete end of the world. There's a quote I keep on my office wall. Oh well, whatever, never mind, from Smells Like Teen Spirit. At first glance, it might sound a little apathetic and detached, but I've always found it strangely positive. Something bad happens at work? Oh well, whatever, never mind. I move forward. We can't let life's little inconveniences and problems completely drain us of our emotional energy. The next time you wake up consumed with anxiety, wishing that the world was a tiny beetle that you could just squish with your fingers, consider this. You've gotten through every single difficult day that you've ever had. Every stressful meeting, every setback, every moment you thought you couldn't handle. You handled it. Why would today be any different? Now let's be honest. There are some days that absolutely, genuinely suck, and no amount of positive thinking is going to change that. But here's what's helped me. When you call a day bad, you're comparing it to all the days that weren't. Did you feel like this yesterday? No. So this isn't normal for you. If every single day was terrible, you wouldn't even notice it. So when we say, oh, today was rough, we're also in a way saying the rest of the week was good. When I have a bad day, here's what I do. I wash my face, symbolically scrubbing away all the crap from the day. That's right, I only wash my face when I have a bad day. And I go to sleep early. I used to escape a bad day by watching TV all night, scrolling endlessly, refusing to let the day end. But now I realize the best way to move past a bad day is to put it behind you as soon as possible. Because when you have a bad day, sometimes the most overlooked thing is the gift of tomorrow. So the next time you find yourself dreading a day that hasn't even started yet, try this. 30 minutes, no phone. No social media, no emails, absolutely no news. Just you. Remind yourself of how many horrible days you've survived, and see what happens. You might be surprised just how much better the day feels when you don't let your phone or your bad mood decide how it starts.